world in 80 days.
My name is Hiban. I am from Palestine. I live in UAE in Dubai. I'm 32. I'm a senior manager at PwC, PricewaterhouseCoopers, in government and public sector consulting. Whom I would like to be in 10 years from now. I definitely want to be in a place where I have accomplished all the things I've been planning to do in my life in terms of career, personal life, and definitely being in a position where I can lead, I can make a difference in my community. Palestine is my home, and I must say that I feel home at UAE. The United Arab Emirates is a country where I feel that I'm home as well. I have this sense of belonging to this country, and I love it. I was influenced by many people in my life. I was influenced by my grandfather, by my grandmother, who was a very tough lady. She fought her way with her children when she lost her husband, and she managed to raise them and fight the world alone. I was influenced by one of my professors at the university, who taught me many things despite of his very difficult health condition. He was very sick. He had a disease in his muscles, and he taught me that everything is possible. It's the power of your brain that can move you. And I was influenced by many small and little things around me, and mainly by my little nephews and nieces. I learned a lot from them, and sometimes they asked questions that made me ask myself things about life and why I'm here and the purpose and what I should do next. My priority would be education. I would definitely invest in education, as I believe that investment in people, investment in building people and educating them can definitely provide them with the tools to build their futures and have better lives. Being a woman anywhere in the world is not easy, not just in the MENA region, everywhere. We always feel that we have to prove something. We always feel that we have to prove that we are good as men in doing things, but I think this is the wrong approach. I think the world has changed, things have changed. Women proved to be as good as men in everything they do. And for me as Hiba, I don't face many challenges. Sometimes there are challenges related to cultural issues of how women are expected to behave versus men. But I grew up in a big family with 5 brothers. So I overcame this challenge a very long time ago when I was a child. The stereotypes about people in the MENA region, unfortunately, are funny. I mean, I was asked in a conference in the US once, "Oh, do you ride camels?" And like, "Where do you live?" And that was the funniest question ever. I was like, oh my God, that is crazy. This perception about us that we are like spoiled people, riding camels, rich, oil, especially GCC countries. And then in the other side of the MENA, like Palestine, Jordan, Lebanon, Syria, like wars, people are killing each other in the streets. Again, it's stereotypes about our women. They think that all Arab women are the same, we are all oppressed. This is not true at all. So we need to work a lot on changing the stereotypes about MENA and the world, but now it's becoming easier with social media and the communication between people. The world is becoming a village. We need to be genuine about our efforts in making things that will have an impact. We are smart and we know what's happening. We're done with identifying challenges. We know what the challenges are. It's time to take action. It's time to think of innovative solutions for these actions. I believe we have the brains to think and be very creative and come up with interventions that can make a difference, can have an impact, can change things. And every time I meet with young people from the region, I get inspired and inspired and inspired away from what we see in the news and all the conflicts and the challenges. When I see the younger generation, I see the future. I'm always optimistic, and I strongly believe that we're gonna make it better in the future. We learned our lesson, and I think we can make things better. The next big thing would be us losing important resources that will affect the sustainability efforts. Pollution, water resources, what's happening in the world. I mean, we're taking things for granted, and we need to realize that this is not sustainable. And it scares me a little bit. It scares me what's going to happen next. If our water is polluted, if the water resources are not enough for people, if our environment is polluted, what's going to happen next? And with all the wars that are happening, I'm also concerned and worried. Where are we going? I mean, if we look at many parts of this world, conflicts. Why are we doing this? Simply, why are we doing this to each other? We're just human beings, we breathe the same air, we have the same ways of being hurt, being happy, smiling, laughing, crying. We are a mix of emotions and interactions. We're humans. So I hope the next big thing won't be a bad thing, but all the indicators show that it's not going to be a good one. My passion makes me wake up every day knowing that there's something I want to do. I would tell every girl in my region and in the world, given the fact that I grew up in an Arab, Muslim, conservative society, that it's all about you. You can make it happen. If I made it happen, you can make it happen. You need to believe in yourself. And you need to believe that the sky is the limit. Being a woman does not mean that this is an obstacle. It's the contrary, it's an opportunity. You need to think about it as an opportunity where you need to make sure you build yourself and you get good education. You open up your mind. You change your mindset about the way you see things, because we are raised in a way where we are forced sometimes to believe in certain things. This is right, this is wrong. Just open up and try to look at things from a different perspective. Get outside of the box and see what's happening from up there. And I'm confident that every girl who thinks this way, who believes in herself, don't wait for others to push you or give you this motivation. It starts from your inside, within your heart. Just wake up and say, I'm gonna do it. And it will happen. It's like law of attraction. Believe in something, work hard for it, and you will get it. And this is my story.